I'm Rhoda, welcome to my channel. Today's workout is an advanced strength workout for women. Full body, head to toe, we'll be working all the major muscle groups. I'm going to use a variety of weights. If you have weights to choose from, I'm going medium to heavy. If you have one set of weights, you can still do this workout. You will see how increasing your weight is going to make strength training more challenging. If you like strength training workouts for women, please subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Here we go, warm it up, start to move. We want to get oxygenated blood to our muscles. We're going to be working them and we're working them hard. Let's do some squats, down and up, sitting back in your heels, not too deep. And just get the legs warmed up here. Now bring the knees up in front and twist elbow to knee, moving up the body. I'm using 10, 15s, and 20s today. If you have options, get your options ready. If you don't, you can use a set of weights, and you'll see that in some situations you could probably be lifting more weight. So I would encourage you to think about getting a variety. Let's kick out to the front, reach, arms back and forward, just like that. Good. Now out and in. Working all the planes of the body here. Warming it up. I'm going to start with goblet squats. I'm going to grab one of my 20s, hands up and down. The entire series is going to be squats. So grab your heavier weight if you have a choice. And hold it right here. Feet are shoulder width apart. Deep breath. Here we go. Down and up. Now, if you turn your feet out just a tad, you'll be able to go a little deeper. Key to this is weight is in the heels as you go down and as you come up, drive it. We're going for 40 seconds on each move. A 15-second rest, and then move on. Down and up. 10 segments. Each addresses a different muscle group or a targeted muscle. So you're going to spend 4 minutes in one place. Burning it up. Advanced strength work. Good. Okay. Moving to a single-legged squat. I'm going to grab my other 20. See how I do. You can always lighten it. Feet are shoulder width apart now. One heel is up. Weight is in both feet. So the heel of the standing foot, the toe of the foot that is got the heel raised. Sit down in this. Really, really drive through the heel of the standing foot. Up and squeeze, drive the hips forward. Get low, up and squeeze. Chest is up, shoulders are back. Hinging at the waist a little bit, but this is about the bend in the knee and to drive through the heel. Down and up. Burning up this one leg. 10 more seconds, come on. Squeeze. One more. Good. All right. Shake out that leg. We're going to go to the other side. So same thing. Weight is in the standing heel. The toe heel that's up, that toe does bear weight. Deep breath. Here we go. Drive through the heel. Down, up and squeeze. Stay with me. Wouldn't be advanced if it wasn't hard, right? Now you could go heavier than 20. I do have 30s somewhere. And I might use them if I wasn't working with you. I'm gonna be able to talk and do the workout at the same time. Now, double-legged squat. So both feet flat on the ground, weight through the heels, toes are forward, sitting down and up. Here we go. Deep breath. Down and up. Keep breathing, up and squeeze. When you squeeze, you drive those hips forward, feel the bum squeeze, all the way around inner thigh, all of it. Almost done with squats, come on. I just did a correction, shoulders back. They were rounding forward a little bit. Get tired holding the weight. Round and back, chest is up. One more, come on. And rest, good. 30-second rest. Grab some water if you need it. Going on to shoulders, we'll go lower, upper for most of this workout. And I'm gonna go to my 10s. My shoulders aren't super strong. Had surgery on them. I'm gonna start with the weight, making a box. We're gonna squeeze, come out, push up. Here we go. Now, staggered stance for me. 1 foot forward helps me with balance. You decide what works for you. You can have both feet side by side. Maybe the other foot forward feels better. We just want a nice, strong base. As you can see, I get tired pretty easy on my shoulders. Gotta be careful. Don't want to hurt them. You want to lift, you want to feel it, but you want to keep them safe. And up. Good, okay. Going to a single arm. So that's usually our second move. I'm gonna grab a 15. We're gonna come up to the front of the body. Start with your right arm. Bring it up and press and back down. Ready? Here we go. Pull it, push it. Use your legs here. Power, push. Push it. Push. Now, if the weight gets too heavy, then lighten it up. Like I say, my shoulders. I did a strength boot camp yesterday as well, which burned them up quite a bit. Go as heavy as you can. One more, come on. Push it, good. All right, other side. Now, I'm gonna do a few reps with my 15, balance it out, and then I'm gonna switch back down to my 10. This one especially, I'll get a little bit of irritation. Here we go. Push it up, push, and down. Bring it up, push. This side actually feels better. I'm gonna switch right here though. Make it even. Push. I'll do one more, come on. Push it and rest. Okay, so probably guessed it. We're moving to a double, just like we did with the squat. Double overhead press. Palms face your ears. Let's change the hand position a little bit. Gives you a little bit more power. Here we go. Push it up, bring it down. Push it up and down. Up, down. I'm moving a little power in my knees here. Push. Depending on how heavy your weight is, you can do a little bit of pop here. Push it up. I'm gonna go to alternating. If it gets too heavy, stay with it. Alternate the weight. I gotta do one more on the other side. Do you believe I started with my left hand, which is on your right side? Awesome, shoulders are done. Moving on to deadlifts. I'm gonna go back to my heavy weight. I'm gonna go back to my 20 pounders. The thing about deadlifts is as if you're holding a bar, right? A weighted bar, feet are shoulder width apart, hips come back, weight stays right along the legs. You come up, drive the hips forward and squeeze. Get ready. Here we go, deep breath. Flat back down, Hinging, up and squeeze. Weight stays right along the body, down and up. Remember that flat back, and think about keeping your head above your heart. Never be looking down. The spine is aligned with the neck. Nice straight line. You're looking about 5-6 feet out in front of you. Down and then up. Keep the eyes in the same place. Good. All right. Single-legged. So, I'm bring one toe up. Deep breath. Now load that leg on the opposite foot. So weights in the heels, hinging down, come on up, squeeze, good. Hinge down, up and squeeze. Feel that? Yeah, loading that single leg. Now your toe that's on the ground, on the foot that has the heel up, you do take pressure through that toe. I do want you to put body weight there. We are lifting heavy, we want a good base. All right, onto the other side. Heel is up, weight is getting heavy. Ooh. Deep breath. All right, like a bar, ready? Down and up. Stay with me, come on. Almost there. I'm going to put my weight down just a moment. Now we did the double-legged deadlift when we started. So I'm going to spread my legs a little wide. I'm going to come down one leg and up and then down the other leg. And get a little bit of ab work here. Keep the weight nice and close to the body. Ready? Here we go. Down to one toe, up, other side. You can see the toe between the weight. Down and up. Twist. Feel that load. It's a little different, right? It's coming on the side of the leg. Check your form. Nice flat back here. You need to lighten your weight. Lighten your weight. Little tiny bend in the knee. Trying to lock the knee as you come down. As you come up, you're going to straighten your legs. But then you're going to give them a little bit of flexibility there. Good. All right. 30-second rest. How you feeling? Feeling good? I hope so. Okay. Moving on to some rows and some flies. So I'll be changing up my weight here. I'm going to start with my 15s. And we're going to hold the weight this way, like it's a bar. Hinge forward in a deadlift. Row to the shoulder. So this is back of the shoulder. Here we go. Pull, release. Pull, and release. Now, as you do this, you're pretty far away from the body. If you feel the lower back gaining tension, take a break right there, hinge back down, and keep going. Back is flat. Think about where you're pulling this. Kind of to the chest, armpit area. Up and down. Stay with me. And rest. Okay, so same movement, changing the hand position. So the hands are going to face each other, and where you pull is different as well. All right, you're going to pull back to the waist. All right, it's going to engage the back. Deep breath. Take it down. Here we go. Right there. See how it's coming back to my hip area versus up here? We want it back there. Pull it back. Remember, if you need a break, release the tension on that lower back and come right back down. You're lifting heavy, don't need to do a ton of reps. You do want to protect the back. I'm going to take one more little break here and back down for the last few seconds. And rest, good. Okay, flies are next, which means longer arms away from the body. I'm going to lighten up to my 10s. Stay in position, hinging forward. Palms face each other. Out to the side. Lift it. Squeezing the back now. Now, slight bend in those elbows. Keep that back flat. Squeeze at the top. Little rest. Doing about 5 reps and I'm coming back down. Feel how this lighter weight gets pretty heavy because gravity's pulling not only on the weight, but on your arms that you're putting out there. Stand to the end, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna combine. Row to the shoulder, row to the waist, and a fly. I'm gonna stick with my 10s. Stay with me here now. Palms are facing your legs as you start. We're gonna hinge down. Right here. Row to the shoulders, change the hand position, row to the waist, and then fly. Back to shoulder. Pull, change hands, waist, and fly. Each of the moves we just did, combining them. Take a little break on my back, and then back down. Count your reps out, stay with it. That one was a little bit weak right there. That was more to my chest and back to my hips. There we go. Good, hand rest, okay. Whew, that is done. Grab some water, keep hydrated. Alrighty, going into some inner thigh work. Goblet squat again with a wide squat stance. I'm gonna grab my 20, put it right here, toes are out, knees are farther than the hips, toes are farther than the knees. Get low, drive through your heels, up and squeeze. Take it down as far as you can go. As you get those inner thighs working here, probably can go a little deeper. Make it count, come on. I love wide squats, I really do. Not a fan of lunges, why do you know that? Doesn't mean they might not show up here. Down and up, because they work. Gotta do them anyway. You'll have exercises you like, and some you don't like as much. Still do them. Finish this rep, down and up, okay. Back to that wide squat. As we go down, once we're down in the squat, we're gonna lift our heels really quick, put them back down, and come up. I'm gonna stay with the goblet, deep breath. Here we go. Take it down, heels up, down, up and squeeze. Down, heels up, down, bring it up. Good. Now if you're working with a lighter set of weights, you're gonna just hold them right here. Both weights, okay? If you have the heavier option, go with the heavier option. Come on. They're not easy, I know. It's advanced strength. It's not supposed to be easy, right? Come on, one more. And up, good job, okay. Whew. I'm gonna switch to a 15. When we stand, we're gonna bring the weight down and up. So, toes are out, gonna throw your balance off a little bit. Down in the squat, as you come up, weight comes up. Feel how that pulls you off a little bit? Get low, bring it up. Squeeze at the top. And up. And low, and up. Arms are fairly straight here. Don't need to lock your elbows though. Stay with it. Weight is pulling you forward. You need to drive back into those heels. Nice and deep. Wiggle your toes. You can lift them off the mat through the entire move. Good. Okay. So we're going to finish this one with a pulse. I'm going to grab both 15s. You're using 2 weights. This is where I'm comfortable holding them. Right here, we're going to come down and pulse for 3 and back up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Drive through the heels and squeeze. Good. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. I hope you're feeling this. I am. We'll feel it tomorrow. You want to have a recovery shake after this. Protein, some carbs too. Carbs do help with recovery. Lots of water. Coming on a break here. And rest. Good. All right. Keep the water going. Work our chest. And this is advanced strength, so we're going to use an advanced move. We're going to take push-ups. We're going to work them all different ways. So we'll be headed down to the mat. Come on down for a straight set of push-ups. I'm on my knees. Again, those shoulders. I'm not going to quit, but I am going to modify. You can be up here. Great. Your feet are wider apart. A little bit easier. Elbows go to 5 and 7 o'clock. You don't want them going too far out to the side and not so close to the body that we're taking the chest out of it and adding in triceps. Don't worry, we will get to triceps. Down and up, feel it, lifting your body weight. No better way to work the chest unless you have a bench and a bar, real heavy. Somebody's spotting you, but these are at-home workouts, right? So we use what we got, and that's our body weight in some cases. So your hands are right under your shoulder. I want you to take one hand, make it nice and wide. So I'll take my left hand out to the side. Now that's loading my right side. The one that is right under my shoulder is doing the work here. Down and up. Feel it? Just like when we do those single-legged deadlifts, single-legged squats, single overhead presses, or add a little bit more weight. Same principle here. Down and up, stay with it. Feel it. Last one, come on, down, all the way up. And I'm gonna stretch them out, roll them out. Going to the other side, so both hands under the shoulders. Walk one out nice and wide. You know which one to walk out, right? It's the one that you're really feeling right now. That one's going to take a little rest out to the side. Down and up, loading the other side. Now get your hand position. Good, right underneath your shoulder. And up. Push-ups really get me. Women are not super strong in their chest, just by design. Doesn't mean we can't work it, right? Down and up, come on. 10 more seconds, almost there. All right, rock it back. So, move it. All right, we're gonna go wide with both hands. Now, we're going to come across the chest. You're going to feel this. Even though the arms are wide, we don't have the one under the shoulder supporting us. So, get myself going here. Here we go. Down and up. Down. Feel the difference. Do your best. You need to take a break. Take a break. Be careful because the shoulders are working here too. You're taking a big load. And you should probably feel your triceps burning up right now. Whew. All right. Even I need to take a break sometimes. Didn't used to be that way. I have to accept with age comes limitations, but I'm not quitting. You are neither. Let's go. Down and up. Really loaded this up. Good. Rock it back. That's a tough segment, and it is over. Feeling that? Boy, amazing what you can do even without weight, right? Okay. Let's go to, I'm gonna do a curtsy lunge to a side lunge. I'm gonna grab 2 15s. Easier to kind of hold the weight down at the side. We're gonna be on one side. So I'm gonna use my left leg. You can mirror me with your right leg, curtsy lunge. Here we go. Curtsy down, stand up, step to the side. Side lunge, bring it up. Curtsy, up. I like this move. Side lunge, bring it up. As much as I'm not a fan of lunges, I do like curtsy and side lunges. And rest. Okay. Other side. Those pushes really got me. I'm gonna put my weight down. Let my arms breathe a little bit. Curtsy lunge, side lunge. Ready? Deep breath. Here we go. Breathing hard, working a lot of muscles. Heart rate comes up. It's working hard to pump oxygen to these muscles. Woo! Pay attention, Rola. All right, side lunge, here we go. And rest, okay. So you're wondering what we're doing with this, right? For our last 2 rounds. We're gonna focus on the curtsy and getting those glutes. So we're gonna do a curtsy pulse for 3. Stand back up, we'll stay on one side, okay? Deep breath. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Good. 3, 2, 1. You should feel it. Get low. Sitting back. Weight is in that front heel and the back toe. Front toe, you can wiggle them, lift them off the mat right here. And up. Good. Stay with me. Come on. We're getting there. Couple more, come on. Ready for the last one, let's finish it, come on. 3, 2, 1, and up. Good job, okay. Going to the other side. Get that oxygen in, and get ready. Curtsy on the other side with a pulse. 3, 2, 1, drive up through that heel. Weights in the heel. Second, third rep, you get a little deeper, hopefully. Stay with me, come on. Almost there. Got one more. Finish strong. And up. Really good. Really good. Okay, on to biceps. Smaller muscles here. I'm going to start with a wide curl. So your palms are facing me for a bicep curl, right? We're going to take that wide. So you're going to turn. So your palms are facing the front corners of your room. Deep breath. Going in 3 seconds. Curling it up and down, out to the side. Here we go. Now, I'm gonna straight, my legs are right under me, and stagger this. However, you can really make a strong foundation on the lower body, what feels right to you. And now let me draw your attention to something. If, in this bicep curl, you feel the need to do that, that means your weight is a little heavy. Don't say that very often, but as we get into these smaller muscles, you need to be able to do the lift, the squeeze, and the release, all controlled without momentum. Momentum being that driving through the hips and kind of throwing that weight up. Okay, moving on to a straight bicep curl. Palms face me. Choose your stance. Back to my staggered. I love it for heavier weight. Curling it up and down. Now I'm curling 10s. I could curl 12s or 15s probably. Again, that age thing comes into play. My elbows, if your elbows are really hurting through the move, you have to protect those joints. Even if the muscle can do the work, you don't want to injure the joint, because then you can't do any muscle work. So adjust your weight accordingly. You'll still get benefit, and you won't hurt yourself. I would love to be curling more weight right now, but not if it means I can't curl weight tomorrow because my elbow's injured. Good. All right. So if you have somewhere to sit down, you want to sit down for this. I'm going to do an isolation curl. I'm going to stick with my 10. You can probably beef your weight up a little bit. You're going to plant that elbow right inside the knee, and you're going to hold the upper arm. Curl it up, squeeze, slowly release. Plant those feet on the floor. Now if you really have nowhere to sit, you can stand and do a single arm curl here. You can find somewhere to sit so that you can really isolate this muscle. So in this case, we have nothing helping. Any of the momentum you might have been using and not even knowing it, you're taking that out here. This is all bicep. Squeeze. Good. And rest. Okay. Whew, other side. That elbow is in. Support that upper arm. Deep breath. Curling it up and down. Isolation curl. Here we go. Squeeze at the top. The muscle squeezes. And the release. Now, concentric when you bring it up. Eccentric right here. Resisting gravity. There are a lot of studies out there on women and strength training. This eccentric part of the move right here, super important for long, lean, pretty muscles. All right, we want them to look long and lean. Unless you're training for a bodybuilding competition or you like that bodybuilding look, you want to really focus on this isometric right there. I'm sorry, eccentric. Sorry, wrong word. Eccentric resistance. There we go. Okay, biceps are done. We have got 2 rounds left. So less than 8 minutes to go of lifting. We're moving on, and I know what's coming up. They had to show up sometime, right? We have an alternating rear lunge. I'm going to grab my lighter weight, my 10s. I'm just focusing on this lunge because I struggle with these. Alternating, stepping back. Ready? Here we go. Knee comes down, shoulders stay over the hip, drive through the front heel, and squeeze. So come back, take that knee as close to the mat as you can, up and squeeze. Right there, drive through the heel, squeeze. Step back, back knee bends. Now I'm getting down to the mat. After a couple reps, warming up in the move. Not that we're not warmed up, but each move is different. And the body has to adjust to it. See how my shoulders stay over my hips. In other words, they don't lean forward there, all right? Good job. Put one leg down. We have a front lunge with a twist, and we are going to alternate. So you're going to step forward, and the weight comes over the knee, okay? Just like this. Here we go. Forward, over the knee. Bring it back up. Other side. Again, keeping those shoulders up over those hips. The back knee does the bending. Obviously, the front knee is bent, but the weight's in that back toe, and that back leg does the work on the way down. Then you push out of the front heel, and up you come. Keep that head up. Keep those shoulders up. Remember the upper body over those Okay, I'm gonna do a stationary lunge. Split lunge it can be called. One leg is back, one is forward. We're gonna do the lunge, but when we come up, we're gonna add a leg lift and then come back. Here we go. Lunge it, up through the front heel, leg comes up. Drop back to the toe, weight is in the back toe. Then as you come up, transfer it to the heel of the front foot with the leg lift. Right there. Feel that glute work. Just making the end of that lunge even that much deeper into that glute muscle. There's that deep. Whew. I hope you're feeling that. I know I am. Okay, almost done with lunges. Yay. If you love them, you can come do this video again someday and enjoy the lunges. Shoulders are back. Down we go. Back toe, front heel. Drop back. Shoulders are up. As you come back, think about shoulders back over those hips. Come forward there, but you need to come back. Down and up. And up. We have one muscle left, one muscle group. Can you think what it might be? You go from larger to smaller, usually in the upper body. So you can probably guess it. It's a tricep, back of the arm. I'm going to start with an overhead extension. I'm going to use one weight. If you have really light weights, you can use two here. I'm using my 15. This time I'm going to keep my feet shoulder width apart. Seems to be most comfortable for me here. Now, elbows are forward. You're going to want to put them out here. Keep them forward. You'll lift the weight and back down. Are you ready? I'm going to switch to staggered. Feels better. Here we go. Some days it's different. Relax your neck. Right here, you'll want to make your neck really tight, almost like you're throwing momentum in with your neck. I want you to make this all about the back of the arms. Keep your elbows pointed as far forward through the entire move as you can. Up and down. Good, stay with me, come on. Small muscle, arms are probably shaking. They should be. Last one, right there. Very good. I'm gonna isolate it now. I'm gonna switch to my 10. So, set this up, palm faces me. Put the weight up, bring the weight behind your head, grab on. I'm gonna sit down for this. You can sit or stand. Push it up, back down behind the head. Push, feel it. You may not get a lot of reps here, especially if you're using heavy weight. Nice and slow with the heavy weight. You've got light weight, go a little quicker. I don't know if I'm going to get through my 40 seconds here. I'll try. I'm going to get 8 reps. This is like 7. Trying for one more. Relaxing my neck. Pushing it. And down. Whew. And that's my strong side. I am left-handed, and that is my left side facing you. You're probably working your right. Let's set this move up. Palm faces me, behind the head. Hold the upper arm for support. Here we go. First couple are gonna seem easy compared to what you finished with on the other side. And remember, you can stand for this. I'm just really trying to isolate my tricep. This is our final work here. You got this and then one more. Push it up. Whew. Push. I know I'm making faces, but it helps. I don't know if it helps, but I make them anyways. I'm gonna do one more. One more. Supporting that arm. And down. Wow, okay. All right, we're gonna hit the mat, and that's a good place to go because then we're gonna stretch. Grab your weight for a double arm skull crusher. So feet are planted on the mat, palms face each other. Bending the elbows, weight comes to the side of the head, either side, extend it up. Now push your back to the mat. It's going to help you with this lift by just supporting the upper body, making it nice and strong by really driving that lower back into the mat. It should be really hard at this point. Triceps helped us with those push-ups. They assist with a lot in the upper body. And now we are hammering on them. And hopefully not for much longer. One more rep. Come on, push it up with me. Oh, and rest. Ah, you did it. We did it. Okay. Kick those legs out. Reach your hands up over your head. Ah. I'm going to move my weight out of the way. Now we're going to come back down. Bend your knees. Bring one knee into your chest. Kick that leg up. That should feel nice. Stretching the back of the leg. Go ahead and bend that knee. The other leg goes flat. Let's put an opposite hand on the knee. Guide it across your body. Once you're here, reach away with the other arm. This is a full body stretch. You're getting into the bicep. You're getting the chest, the front of the shoulder. I'll show you a little trick. Make it a little deeper. You're going to turn your thumb towards the floor. Now, think about your body. Are you tensing anything? Perhaps you're tensing your quad. Try and relax. Melt into this. You really want to stretch these muscles. Again, it's that elongation piece. Super important for women especially, for the results we want. All right, on your back, align your spine. Get nice and straight. The other knee comes in. Go ahead and kick it up. Get the back of that leg. Bend that knee, bring it in. Other leg goes flat. Same thing. Roll this way. Once you get comfortable, like gravity pull, reach the other arm away. I'm running into my fireplace. Nice and straight if you can. Thumb down, do your turn of your thumb. I'm gonna move myself a little bit so I can get this stretch here. There we go. Body check. What's tense? Anything? Relax. Try and let the muscles just relax. Take the time for the stretch. All right, we're gonna keep going the direction we're at. We're gonna roll over. Once you're on your tummy, bend a knee, reach back, grab a pant leg, grab your ankle, whatever you can do. Drive the hip towards the mat. Feel that stretch. Your legs just work very hard. Go to the other side. My foot on a weight over there. Excellent. Okay. Hands and knees. Let's stretch out the lower back. Hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Deep breath. Exhale. Round it up. Pull the hips toward the chin. Look at your knees. Stretch across the back of the shoulder blades here, from the waist on up to the neck. Let's relax and let's do it one more time. It'll probably feel like it's loosened up just a bit. Good. Now bring your toes together, knees out, rocking back into a child's pose. At first, this might be really stiff. It is for me. Let it happen as the muscles get into the pose. We'll go deeper. Crawl your hands high over your head here. Feel the stretch come up the back. You get near the thigh as well. Then make prayer hands. Bring them behind your head, putting the body weight on those elbows. Stretching out that tricep work. Love this stretch. Just feel everything relaxing and stretching. We're going to put the hands down. We're going to come around and have a seat. You have time to stretch longer. There are stretch videos on the channel. There's one with hip openers. That would be a good one. Let's rotate. Let's go the other direction. You did an awesome job. That was a tough workout. And if you thought that you could lift heavier weight, you probably could have. Think about getting some heavier weight. Come to the center. Let's round our back, rolling over, dropping the head, relaxing the neck. Very simple position, but a great stretch up the back. Bring the head on up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you for joining me. I hope you come back often. I hope you like this workout. I'll see you next time.